Hey guys, it's Trish. I am getting ready to tell y'all some very vulnerable and very raw stuff. So stop if you don't want to listen to all this. I'm gonna put a little Valor on. Y'all know that's my kind of confidence. I can do hard things, oil. Just need to, almost didn't do this. But I feel like it's important to talk about. And I hope I can do it without crying. When Scott had his heart attack, I always kept the faith, right? Like I always said, he's coming through this. He has to come through this. My life doesn't work without him. Our lives don't work without him, right? But in the middle of the night, and especially in those early, really, really scary days, I had fear and I had a lot of doubt, that would creep up in the middle of the night, that I had to take like an Ambien just to get 4 hours of sleep. And I'd give my sister or my best friend my phone and I'd say, if Chesapeake calls in the middle of the night, you gotta like shake me and wake me and get me out of here. But during those dark, dark nights, I had a lot of what ifs. I mean, what if Scott didn't make it out of this? This whole life that we built, this beautiful life, could change on a dime. I mean, what would it look like after? Would we have to move? Would Katie and I go back to New Orleans? Like, how would we survive? Do we have enough life insurance? I know these are all super big things to put out there, but I don't ever want to feel that way again. I don't. I mean, I'm already into the what ifs workbook and all that stuff that I'm going to get you guys on soon. But I don't want to feel that way again, ever. And I feel in my heart of hearts that if Scott works 12-hour days in a high-stress job for the rest of his life, it will put him in an early grave. That's what my heart tells me. And I want to spend every single day I can with him on this planet. And I want Katie to have her father. And I want this life. I want more of this. So I decided I really want to work on trying to retire Scott early. It's going to take years. It won't happen overnight. But I kind of realized, if I need to take some of this burden off of him. And I want him home with us more. So I need to find some way to contribute financially, like in a real way, not just a little part-time thing. So I know those of y'all that have known me forever are going to be like, well, why won't you just go back to your photography? You're so good at it. You loved it. What's the deal? I'll tell you. I do absolutely love taking pictures. Like that is in my soul and it always will be. But I didn't love a lot of the other stuff, y'all. Like I was living behind that computer editing and I was missing so much of my life with that. And so much of the work was weekend work. Well, that's when I want to be with my family. That's when Scott would be off. Hold on, Kay, I'm doing a video. So that's kind of where I am with that. And then the other thing is, well, we'll get into that in a minute. But this oils thing, I mean, it totally happened so randomly. I accidentally started getting a paycheck because, obviously I'm crazy passionate about them. And then I couldn't shut up about it. So next thing you know, I was getting like checks in the mail and nothing big, like just covering my oils. And, then I started to be able to pay for bar class, which was pretty cool. But to be honest, we didn't need the money. I wasn't like, I was like, oh, well, let me go out and make a ton of money, whatever. It's a hobby that I absolutely adored. And it fills me up so much to help other people as well, get healthier. That's a big mission of mine. But that's kind of what it has been for now. It's only recently that I've actually started to really get the vision of what this business could be. Do you know what's really cool is when Scott had his heart attack, I took four months off. Didn't do anything with the oils business whatsoever. My friends stepped in, were really helpful. I still got a check, like every single month. That's the beauty of residual income. Now, I mean, I'm not saying go out and do that. It's not some quick get rich quick scheme by any means whatsoever. but it is residual income, which is different than earned income. So I'm gonna touch on that later in another video because I had no idea. I didn't get that at all. Like, it was totally foreign concept to me. But think about this, like, so if I had been in a traditional job, FLMA says that a spouse can take off up to 3 months to take care of their spouse. Well, that'd be great, but it wouldn't be with pay. And if I was doing my photography business, I shoot, I get paid. I don't shoot, I don't get paid. That's it. It's the bottom line. Anyway, it just really spoke to me that it never hurts to have a plan B income and another stream of income. And I don't care what your situation is. I really don't. It's just big. So that's it for now. I'm surprised I made it through without crying. But that's where I'm going, and that's what I hope to share with you guys, that this is it's a really neat thing. All right, overnight, we're going on the boat. My in-laws, my sister-in-law, and boys, nephews are in town, so we're excited. So we're going to go on the boat today. So y'all have a great day. Bye.